Good morning, guys. How you doing? Top of the morning to you. What's the date today? I should know this. Oh, it's Saturday, October 10. What are we going to do today, guys? Well, we got to get some cells out of that cell builder right over in there. And then that cell builder right there, hopefully, I think I put in 16 grafts in there. Hopefully we got 16 grafts. Let's see what we got. And then I want to go into my sweet baby girl right here. This triple stacked 8 box, and we'll steal a frame of eggs out of there. We'll stick in that hole where I just pulled the cells out of. Those cells are going in the incubator, and we're going to put a date on the top of that. We're going to pour the feed to them like we have been doing. I've been making these cells up too, by the way. I didn't think I told you. I'd taken some Ultra B and I took on the stove, and Miss Daisy said don't ever do that again. She was ready to give me a spanking for that. What I did is took a mason jar. I needed a small batch of pollen substitute, right, patties. So, because I wanted my builder to be maximum everything, maximum 1-to-1 syrup, maximum pollen for building these nice big fat queen cells. Hopefully we have a repeat of that, what we had last go round. Very impressive cells, that's what you want. So anyway, I took Miss Daisy's saucepan, put it on the stove. I filled up a quart jar about 2/3 full of sugar. And then I dumped dumped that in the pan. I took just about a quarter, well, it was about 1 cup of water and put in there. I put distilled water to be exact, and fired up the stove, and I started cooking that stuff down until it all got melted. Then I took a big bowl, large bowl, and I put Ultra B in there. And I kept adding Ultra B to that liquid until it made a nice patty to it. And you can add a little, a little splash of vegetable oil to that if you like. Don't ever eat vegetable oil yourself. It will kill you. Yes, it will. But anyway, it's a slow kill though. You won't die for quite a while. But anyway. That's what I did. And then I guess it was bubbling a little bit, and I didn't really realize it. That stuff was getting on her stove and made a nice hard crusty stuff. She said, what in the world? This is like 2 or 3 days. Like, what in the world is this stuff on my stove? What have you been doing? And then I told her, and she said, you will not do that ever again. I said, yes, ma'am. I'll do that out in my barn, out in my man cave or something. But anyway. So that's what I added to that colony, by the way. So you know to do that when you're making queen cells. All right, now, what happened? The big swarm is gone. I came out here, guys, 2 hours later. I had lunch or something. I came back out. They were gone. Bye-bye. And I'd spiked all these colonies over here, these nukes. I spiked all these over here. Boy, these guys, guys, these bees are just working 100 miles an hour here. This is the Martin hive. You think they're working, guys, or what? They're bringing in some really bright orange pollen, and that would be Brazilian pepper. Yes, it is. Yeah, I spiked these over here with a bunch of lemongrass. There's frames in them. No, never captured nothing. I did see some scout bees flying around. I came out here and looked. When you spike these things with lemongrass, you'll see there's some flying around here now. They're smelling that lemongrass. They're kind of checking it out. They'll land here. I did this one and that hive there. They can come up underneath. There's no landing board, but they can come right up underneath. There's no bottom on that. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's get my smoker fired up. Let's get in here and see if my baby girls did me some good. Well, here's our cell bar. Cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers. Well, it's not as good as I thought it'd be, but it is what it is, right? Let me tickle you with my feather here. Let me tickle you guys off a little bit here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another baker's dozen. How about that, guys? Another baker's dozen. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, nice pretty cells. What do you think, guys? I'm gonna make you girls do it one more time, but it's gonna be for your own benefit, not Steve-O's, okay? Okay. Alrighty. Let's get these puppies in the incubator, guys. Shut that power off a second so we don't have to listen to that. There we go. Alrighty. We're going to move these to the back. Let's take out this batch of baby girls here and set them right here. Well, let me set this here for a minute. I got to do something here yet before I got to take these and turn these in. That's the beauty of Steve-O's frames here. Turn these inward like so. Now we got a sweet deal here, see. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to move this to the back. Now we're going to put this back in and move it to there. There we go. Got her done. Got her done. I'm going to turn this back on. Power that baby back up. And I'm going to hit the mode on it and kick it to cool, because I'll tell you what, it's going to be a scorcher today, guys. I mean, a scorcher. Oh, I added a high-tech string here from my door. I got to show you that. I took some number 30 tarred nylon and I drilled 2 holes through here. This is very high-tech, so when you guys do your little shack, grafting shack, you want to make sure you do that interior door deal. Put my feather tickler back over here. Yeah, so I just, I had to show that off, that interior door latch thing. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Okay. You think You wonder why I'm breeding from this girl, guys? Look at that pepper honey. See that kind of a greenish, yellow greenish honey? That is all pepper. That frame right there, guys, is some kind of heavy. Let me tell you something. This girl here is kicking ass and taking names. There's a little open brood here, but I don't see. I want some eggs. I want a bunch of eggs. I mean, you think she's laying guys or what? I mean, she don't miss a cell. This is the kind of breeding stock you want right here. Look at this, just frame after frame. Frame after frame. If you're not loading it up with larvae, you're loading it up with Brazilian pepper honey, okay? And I'll tell you what, this is starting to get scary right here, guys. Look at that block leaning. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to wait till the whole hive falls over or what, but I need to address that issue. Okay, here's what we want. Here's what we want. Here's the baby we want, guys, right here. Now, I got to make darn sure my queen's not on here. But this is the perfect age. We've got eggs all the way on up to have done larvae in here. This is on a string frame, by the way. And I'll tell you what, see, there's 4 strings on this one. And I've been putting 2 strings in the middle. I've got a bunch of them here with 2 strings in the middle, and it's not working out. You need 3 strings, guys, if you're going to do this no foundation deal. As you can see, they make a beautiful pattern. As long as they got flow coming in, they'll make you some beautiful comb. But do not leave this one out. I see a lot of guys running 2 down there, and I've done it. Don't do that. Put a string here in this top hole, 1 here and 1 here, and pull them suckers tight. You can get away with the bottom one. This one does have a bottom string in it, and okay, girl, you're not on here, are you? She could be. There's eggs on this thing. There's some drone out here. See this drone action over here? Just for fun, let's open up some of this drone. See if we can see any hive beetle larvae on it. I mean Varroa. They love to get on. They love to get on drone brood. I don't see any. I've been gassing them pretty regular. Alright guys, this is going to be fantastic right here. She's not on it. We don't have to deal with her. But look it over close. Look at the bottom. Look at the sides. Look all over. She'll hide on you. She'll run from the light. They get sneaky. Them little queens get sneaky. Obviously, if you put your queen over there, you've, you know, kind of defeating the purpose here. Because I want this thing cranking, which it is. It's really cranking. Alright, we're going to give you girls this right here. And I should have had some pollen sub ready, and I don't. But, get out of the way. I gotta go to work, girls. Get out of the way. This is 10-10. So let's do this. Check 11-10. I do not need to go back into this colony, guys, for 30 days. Keep the syrup pump to it. You'll notice I've got only one hole in there. I melt that in with a T-pin. And I'm finding that's all I'm doing on all my feeder jars from now on. Okay guys, it's a quick deal here. Went in and robbed a nice frame of eggs, put over here. They're set, they're on autopilot. This girl here just slamming this out. She's already up in, they're already up in here. They've drawn out 2. There's a mixed bag in here. I've got all plastic frames and I've got some Man Lake wood frames with black plasticell, and I re-waxed them. So they're already up in there. It's funny, they're not on the plastic at all, but they're already drawing out and packing away honey in those wooden frames. There's 2 frames in the top. I just threw this on the other day. They're already getting it on. I mean, it's just packed out. But we got a ton of resources here. I got resources there. I got a ton of resources there. I got resources down the Martin Hive. I've got resources around the corner. We should have no problem setting up more baby nooks, 2-framer nooks. So yep, we got her going on. And I was at Hunt Buddies there the other day, and he's got his old blue tick hound there laying on the front porch, and we walked up. We went in to get a glass of tea, and I looked down at that old hound, and it was sitting there licking his nuts. You know how they do. He was coiled up there licking his nuts. He was really getting into it. And I looked down at that hound, and then I looked over at Ernie, and Ernie's got this big old grin on his face, right? And old Ernie says, "Man, I wish I could do that." And I looked at Ernie, and I said, "Ernie, you better not. He'll bite you in a heartbeat." And I thought Ernie was going to fall out laughing. And I thought he was going to poop his pants. He was laughing so hard. So yeah, that's the old Ernie hound story. Licking his nuts. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Be happy. Be strong. But we got to keep getting her on. And our queens are going to be hatching. Supposed to be, according to my calendar, on the 11th. Well, guess what tomorrow is? The 11th. So I'll bring you along. Let's check it out. Be happy. I'll see you later.